Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Pikmin 2. Last time we left off, we were hanging out over here, and I guess we're going to be accessing a new area, because we completed our first cave last time, so... Let's go back to area selection and see what we can do. So, land in this area, indeed. Let's go. Alright, Awakening Wood. What you got for me? Well, I immediately see a blue onion. Unfortunately that looked like that was behind an electricity wall, which means I gotta find yellows before I can do anything with that. And this place looks familiar now, doesn't it? Good morning. It should please you to know that the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. Will do. Oh, purple Pikmin, my loves. I love you so much. Come. They are so good. God, I love them. I'm so glad that they seem to be back in Pikmin 4. It's very, very good news. Alright, so, I believe this area should look a little familiar. I believe this area is based off of, the first area we went to in Pikmin 1. If I'm not crazy, I might be. Louis, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form groups based on color when disbanded with X. Grabbing Pikmin with A will cause them to group by color. Now for the bonus lesson. First hold A to pick a Pikmin, then while holding A, press R to swap between different colored Pikmin. This is the first time you have heard this? Olimar, remember to properly train new employees. I'll think about it. Alright, here you go, Louis. You can have, a few reds. And, we're gonna go over here and do our own thing. Oh, hello. How we doing? So, when you throw the purples, they do, like, a ton of damage, and I think it's, like, AoE too, possibly? I can't really remember. Luckily, these creatures cannot hurt me at all. So, boom, boom. Alright, carry those back. Let's just, work on getting our Pikmin numbers up a little bit here. What do we got going on over here? Anything of interest? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think we have like a treasure radar or anything yet. Oh god, the button for the map is swapped. I believe. Or I'm just thinking of a different game. Either way. Alright, so, let's get to work on things. Let's actually have Louis, I kinda just kept Louis over there to grab all the new Pikmin that, we get for now. I'll do something with Louis in but a moment. But first, how about we, kill this thing. Look at that damage. These Yokozuna Pikmin are amazing. Alright, so how much does that cost? 5? I have enough reds for that. There you go. Now, I don't remember where purples will actually take something if you have them carry something back. I guess it's going red. So, yeah, you know, that makes sense. Alright, come on, everyone. Let's, make sure we grab all of our Pikmin here. And I'm probably gonna have Olimar and Louis split up. Louis does have one purple. Unfortunately, there's no way to really farm your own purples, because that would be busted. Basically, you do need to go into the caves to get them, because that's the only place the candy pop bulbs are. They do not have an onion of their own, as far as I remember, so... And obviously, if you're having a purple carry something back by itself, it can do it, it just takes a minute, so... Name? Sunseed Berry. 10% of debt recovered! Wow, that barely took any time. Cool. Alrighty, so, let's once again just go ahead and get Louie back over here. Olimar, we'll go ahead and explore with you just a wee bit. Maybe see what we can do. There's nothing really over here. Okay, I think we've gotten most of the stuff in this general area. You can go over there and carry that. Alright, so right now, why don't we just focus on going over to this area right over here. We can also try to flower our Pikmin a little bit. Flowering our purples especially would be quite useful because they're quite valuable purples. And I believe that's some of the grass we can pull up over there. So let's go ahead and work on that. We're up to 88 Pikmin, which feels fantastic. So this is the grass we can pull, right? It just looks slightly different than it did the first game. Yes. Looks a little bit different, but it still does the same thing. Now, if I could get some nectar, that would be great. There we go. Now, I think it might work how it did in the first Pikmin. Oh my god, what happened to your arms, Purple? I think it might work how it did in the first Pikmin, where you want to group as many of them as you can on it. I don't think it has a limited amount of uses, like it does in later games. In later games, it's like, you're only going to get 10 Pikmin to suck from one piece of nectar. Here, it's like, just spam as many of them as you can on it, but maybe I'm wrong about that in Pikmin 2. Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. How intriguing. Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Olimar, you must share the information you have with your subordinate Louie. I will. Cool. Alright, can we get some more nectar, please? Yes, we can. Alright, so that's almost all of us flowered. Quite nice. Alright. Well, let's get to work, why don't we? And see what we can do here. We have, some sheer grubs right here, yeah, to beat. So that's something. We'll throw one more red over there to do that. So these are new. What I think I'm gonna do is, let's put all of the purples, on that thing, because I think purples also do, extra damage to that. Ooh, hello. Hello, Wisp. Near you. There we go. Okay, we got a few more flowered. So they can work on that, and I want as many of these as I can possibly get. Because these things are quite good. For reasons that we'll be finding out shortly. I'm gonna want as many of these things as I can possibly get. So... Purples may not do extra damage to walls, actually. I think the big thing with purples and their damage output is when you throw them, their initial landing does a bunch of extra damage, so... but alright, let's throw some Pikmin here, and they're gonna take these, like, berry-looking things back. Which will be, quite nice. So... we can go over there and, pick some more Pikmin here. Alright, what is it? Astounding. This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. I will do just that. I will do just that. We will definitely bring you more specimens of that. There we go. Alright. So let's get back over here. All of them are helping carry this stuff. So let's go over there and grab that. Okay, you're all done up there. Alright, we're basically done. So grab those and that. The rest of you can go over here and get on this. Let's actually swap to Louie. You can stay here. I'm gonna send Olimar back so he can kind of handle the Pikmin over here. Because we have a few. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. I do love spicy stuff. I have a very high spice tolerance, Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press plus to contact me and confirm your berry count by pressing left on that. Cool. So, with that, we have 1 spicy berry spray, which we'll be finding out what that does fairly soon, I guess. Let's go ahead and see what this is, this little critter. Hello. Look at it. Oh, isn't it adorable? It's a nightmare. I hate it. Get him, get him, get him. Kill, kill, kill. Yeah. So you can... It stabs the Pikmin. And luckily, if you kill them before it actually pulls the Pikmin into their mouth, you're fine. Which is good. Because, yeah, obviously that kills them. And surprisingly, getting impaled does not kill them. I guess the Pikmin just shrug that off, you know? But, it's still something to be wary of. I really just like those enemies. I remember them killing me a lot when I was younger because I was just really, really bad at actually dealing with them. Hi? Get them, my babies? Trying to throw my purples there, but surprise, there's another enemy, I guess. Hello to that. Just kind of showed up and I murdered it really quickly, you know. Alright, what else we got to deal with here? If we go over there, we can see that there's like some kind of like weird poison stuff on that, so we can't actually interact with that wall at the moment, I believe. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? Yes, there are. And we'll go work on that in a minute. So there's a cave, obviously, and we'll go in there. But for now, let's work on some other things, why don't we? Like potentially defeating another one of these things. There we go. Boom. There we go. And now I just have to get an absolute ton of extra Pikmin up there. And we'll be able to actually weigh that down. Actually, now that I think about it, do we have enough? I don't think we do. I actually do not think we do. Even with these. Because I need, like, what, an extra... What was that, like, 20, 35? We have 19. So we might need more purples before I can do something with that. Possibly. We'll see. So, if I look at that, let's see exactly how much it requires. Oh, hey! Yeah, so that used to be Carmex, right? Which is like, that's like lip balm, basically. They changed it to aloe vera cream instead of Carmex, but yeah, before it was Carmex, which has like a little yellow lid. Yeah, I don't think I can get past that right now. Let's just go ahead and go into the cave. I distinctly remember that as a kid because, you know, we actually had Carmex around the house and everything, so that's another one of the little sponsorship things that they changed. It's a cave. Because biological sensors are reacting violently, and the readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in the depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? I have flame-resistant Pikmin. They're right here. Except for my purples are not flame-resistant, but... Hole of Beasts. Oh, interesting. Does it... Wow, that tells you what you want going in here? That's interesting. I don't remember that at all. Interesting. So yeah, it's telling me, yeah, we want fire resistant. So there's 4 elements, quote-unquote. There's fire, water, electricity, and then whatever that 4th one is that we could see on the wall over there. So, we'll be dealing with that, I suppose. Let's see what we have in here. Hole of Beasts. I do believe I remember, what's in here. Because obviously I made it to this point in the game fairly often. Because it's pretty early. And as we've been over, I've restarted games a lot. So, alrighty. So let's, just start working our way through here. Alrighty. Oh look, it's a D-pad. Die you. How many more do we have? As long as my purples don't die, that's the main thing I don't want to happen. No, you don't. Got it. Are we good? Okay, we're mostly good there. I don't really need any of you taking that stuff back. Okay, so we have a D-pad, and I think that's pretty much all we got. I mean, I can have you dorks take these things back, even if it's not super needed. Just because, I mean, what else are we gonna do? There we go. So everybody take a little something back. I think the sheer grubs are worth like a whopping 1, yeah. But that'll be worth a little bit more. Good old D-pad. Name, Stone of Glory. Good. Awesome. And we have all of our things now, so... all the Pikmin do come with me, so I don't have to worry about whistling them. I can just leave. And, we can go down. Delve deeper? Yes. Alrighty. Game has been saved. Hole of Beasts, sub-level 2. That little jingle's so ominous. So ominous. So there we go. We can get more purples, which is quite nice. I think when my Pikmin turn into purples, I think they lose their flowers. So, two things I probably want to do here. I probably mostly want to throw... Oh, it's gonna... I can't choose, like, leaves, specifically. But, yeah, so they revert back to leaves when they turn into purples. But that's fine, because, there's stuff back there that allows me to, you know, flower them pretty easily. So, is there, like, no treasure on this floor? Not really seeing anything here. Let's do a thorough search just to be sure here. I don't think stuff can just be like hidden in the floor or anything like that, but never hurts to check, you know. You never know. Alright, so we did that. There's a whopping nothing over here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here then. After I grab this, of course. There we go. Flower as many of my purples as I possibly can. We have like 4 Pikmin that are not flowered, so let's go ahead and work on this. Alright, I'll let you come over here and get it. There you go. Cool. So we have a fully flowered group of Pikmin, and we have quite a lot of purples too. So this is going to be quite nice. So let's go ahead and jump down. Like I said, I don't think there's any treasure here. Seems like a pretty basic floor. So let's just go ahead and head down. Where? Bum. Hole of Beasts. So ominous sounding. So it does not say this is the final floor. Not yet. So, we still gotta deal with that. So I believe in this game, yeah, we can actually turn these things off. We could not do this in Pikmin 1. In this game, though, yes, we can kind of disable them by just whacking them, which is quite nice. So that's very, very good. Before, we just had to sneak past them, but no more. Now we can actually take them out, which is really cool. I like that. What is this? Is that that is a mahjong piece, right? I believe that's a mahjong tile. If I'm correct here. Boom, 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 boom. 3 more. Alright, so that's quite good. Now, let's just focus on getting rid of the rest of these. And it seems like we have a save icon up there. Definitely not some sort of ancient, antiquated technology known as a floppy disk. God, that feels bad to say. Feels bad to say that you'll just forever be known as the save icon floppy disk. Oh, you poor thing. Alright. Okay, so we got our mahjong tile. Name. Strife Monolith. Yeah, Strife basically describes my experience anytime I try to play mahjong in, like, Yakuza or something. I've been streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon recently to try and just, you know, catch up for when the new game comes out. And God, mahjong is still wild. I'm awful at shogi, but I can kind of do shogi because shogi's kind of like chess, but mahjong just confuses me for I don't know why it confuses me, but it does. It's basically just like poker, basically, just a little bit different. But I can shogi, kinda, but I cannot mahjong. Shogi, to me, is like a more complicated chess. So, Cosmic Archive. Yep. Alrighty. There's our sound effects. So, delve deeper? Yes. Alright, so I believe this is the final floor. I think this place only has 4 floors, so... Yeah, that's a thing. That is indeed a thing. Maybe I'm crazy? Because there was another hole right there. Might be talking out of my ass. I'm talking out of my ass. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm a terrible person. Let's absolutely pound this thing. You poor thing. Oh, look, it's a, that would be... Virtual Boy? Is that what that is? Oh no, that's a Game & Watch. What the hell am I talking about? Yup, that's a Game & Watch. I never actually had a Game & Watch. I had the Game & Watch collection, I think on like the GBA or the Game Boy, but I never actually had a Game & Watch myself. The Game & Watch games were cool, but yeah, I never had one. But I did not mean to throw that many of you over there. Okay, I mean, do your thing, I guess. Cool. Alright, we carrying? Yes. We're good. So, what else do we have back here? Ooh, more opportunity for purples. We want as many purples as we can possibly get. Obviously, they are incredibly useful, so... Super busted. Dream Architect. Alrighty. And there's my Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Name? Luck Wafer. It's just a, it's just a playing card. It would be kind of neat if it was a Hanafuda card to kind of reference back to Nintendo's early days when they were a toy company and they made Hanafuda cards, which, as far as I understand, are just playing cards, but I think they're different, you know, than the playing cards, you know, that have like an Ace of Spades in it and stuff. I think they're slightly different and have different things, but it's always weird to think back that Nintendo just used to be a toy company until they made like the Nintendo. You know, it's very weird considering, you know, what they are these days. Well, that's nice, because I would like to flower my last few Pikmin over here. Oh god. Oh, God. Yep. I meant to swap to the other ones. Yes, I know they're on fire. Emergency. Pikmin are suffering. If you blow your whistle with B, you may be able to help them. Yeah. Come on, my babies. Okay. Well, that was almost bad. Don't use those. That was my bad. I think I accidentally pressed the button. I did not mean to there. But it's fine. They can handle a little bit of burning, you know. They're weak to fire, but you know, it's not a Oko. Alright, is everybody flowered? It appears so. Cool. So, now we jump down. Yeah, how many levels was this thing? God. I thought it was 4. But we're still going, we are. We are going deeper. And deeper. Oh, I think this might be the final floor. 'Cause, yeah. I think it might be 5. Okay. Well, look at that over there. Isn't that a crazy thing? It looks horrifying, doesn't it? It looks like a big grub, basically. So... One thing I would like to mention before I get in here, that spicy powder that we got actually raises the attack of our Pikmin. So, it would be a good idea to go ahead and use it here. So there we go. Look at them, we gave them drugs. They're so ready to murder now. Astounding. The heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin's speed and attack power. What a discovery. So we basically want these anytime we get into a boss fight, which is, about to happen, obviously. Come, my babies. Alright. So this thing mainly attacks by rolling, from what I recall. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, we lost a lot right there. I think we want to wait until it's done with its attacks. God, that was a lot of my purples, too. Oh my god, but it continues just to roll like that. Die, you bastard, die! There we go. I mean... Yeah... That's not even the hardest boss, and I just... Oh, God, the purples is the biggest loss there. That's the big loss there. How bizarre, this device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. My return to Hokotate cannot come soon enough. God, yeah, he rolled over so many of my purples. I think I'm actually leaving with less purples than I went in with, which is not what you want. That is unfortunate. What would be really cool is if there were, like, some things over here, because, God, yeah, my purples just got massacred. I'm guessing what you wanted to do there... I was thinking in between rolls you would attack it, but I think you want to let it roll back and forth and then kind of settle in the middle again, and it stops for a little bit. And that is your prime time to attack. So... yeah, well, there we go. There's our first big Pikmin loss. Enjoy laughing at me in my struggle, everyone. Because I am a terrible, terrible leader. Tester love. Prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. Yep, it's like a, you know, a hot cold thing. Oh my god, I lost so many. My poor babies. Oh gods, that feels bad. That feels awful. The problem is, I think we were supposed to come in here to get more purples, not lose them. So... that sucks. Yeah, we lost 34 Pikmin. I'm awful at video games. There we go. Goodbye, my babies. My beautiful, beautiful purples. I will miss them so much. Oh. Alright. Come, my babies. 20% of debt recovered. Look at that. We're a fifth of the way through the game. Easy game, you know? Easy game, easy life. That's what I say. Hi? What are you dorks doing here? So, I'm pretty sure I do not have enough Pikmin to do this. If we separate into groups, how many purples do I have? 11? That's not enough. That's barely not enough. Because if I have 99... That counts as 110. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's not enough. If I'm doing my math correctly here, so... If I had saved like one more purple, we would have been fine, but so many of my purples got annihilated by that thing, unfortunately. Oh, that feels bad. Well, what can you do? Oh wait, the radar's going off again? Really? So there must be stuff buried, like I was thinking. There has to be. Where is it at? Up there? That must be it. Ooh, Flint Beetle. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. Get them, my babies. I mean, nectar and everything. Where did it go? Okay, so that's, is that the spicy right there? The red liquid you see contains ultra spicy essence. 1 drop contains 1 dose. Press down to spray this extract on your entire group. Have you tried it yet? Yay! So we got more of that to refund what we lost in there, which is quite nice. I guess I can flower up some of these dorks, which is kind of cool, I guess. Alright, so yeah, up there appears to be a thing. So, if we go up here, and I toss some Pikmin over here, I'm not gonna bother with that Honey Wisp. Okay, so I think there is something up there, but I think a type of Pikmin we don't have yet are proficient diggers. So, I think once we get that, then we'll be able to do something there. But, for the moment, I don't really think we can do anything. There, unfortunately. And, yeah, I don't actually know what, I'm gonna need to do here, on the next day. I think you can go back into the caverns and kind of, get more purples if your levels get too low. Or maybe I'll come into the next day and there will be, like, a purple candy pop bud or something. Olimar, Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call all of the Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal lifeforms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the Onion and yourselves into my hole so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the Onion on their own at day's end, so call them all to you. Yeah, we know. We know. So yeah, I think I'm kind of boned on Pikmin numbers currently. Like I said, if I had one more purple, I think we would be good. But unfortunately, I do not have one more purple. So that sucks. Yeah. We'll see what happens tomorrow, I guess. Alright, so all of my Pikmin with me. All of my Pikmin are indeed with me. Let's go. I'm a terrible, terrible father. Wait, how do you end the day quickly? In this menu, go to sunset, there it is. So yeah, you don't just press one button anymore. I'm sorry, purples. She just put Pikmin down forever. My time is gone. Alrighty. So let's go. What's it gonna tell me now that we're up here? Prototype detector, Cosmic Archive, Stone of Glory, Dream Architect. Cool. Wow! So, yeah, our numbers did technically go up. We got one extra purple. Great. Great, fantastic. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press ZR for a close-up view of the action. Alright. There we go. Alright. And on that depressing end, I guess we'll... Oh wait, I gotta read stuff, so... alright, so... Oh my god, we have a lot to read. Alright, the iridescent flint beetle. Pili envelopens. Flint beetle family. Flint beetles are nocturnal, choosing to hide in the grass by day and stay active at night. These creatures keep undigested food pellets in their stomachs to sustain them through winter. But given the right stimulus, they will spit them out. Recent research has revealed that these pellets are enveloped in a membrane that seals and preserves them in a sterile, airtight environment. Kept at room temperature, it seems that this pellet membrane will keep its contents fresh for up to 6 months. The membrane may be made from the same substance that gives the exoskeleton of the flint beetle its beautiful sheen. Did not mean to do that. We got a lot of reading to do. Oh, sorry, that's a lot of pick carrots. Hemigea mandibulosa. Mandiblard family. The males of this species are purple and black creatures with tapered mouths, while the females are lighter in color and lack an armored exoskeleton. As with most mandiblards, these creatures have regressed to the point where they have lost both legs and wings. They can be seen crawling around on the ground and are believed to feed on the vegetable extracts from the congealed fluids of expired Pikmin. Didn't mean to throw them carrots. Hemigea mandibulosa. Mandiblard family. The specimen is a male shear grub. Having lost both legs and wings, the male burrows into the soil and waits to ambush small creatures that pass by. The species mandibles can be dangerous, making creatures such as Pikmin easy prey. Alrighty, what do we got here? Cloaking burrownit. Trilobitans reclusiva. Burrownit family. The snake-eye pattern on this beast's shell is one of the most distinctive features of the burrownit family. The red pattern of the cloaking burrownit and the spikes around its mantle make it easily identifiable while still making it a representative specimen of the burrownit family. The shell on the cloaking burrownit's back also provides a frame that fixes its muscular structure in place. It appears to give the creature its powerful needle launching attack. It's interesting because you specifically saying the snake-eye pattern on this beast's shell insinuates that where Olimar comes from, snakes do exist. Which is funny, because they're very, very tiny, because if you haven't picked up on it yet, yeah. We're basically just on planet Earth, except Olimar's really tiny. Creeping chrysanthemum. Tarasacum rovina. Chrysanthemum family. Like Pikmin, the creeping chrysanthemum is a member of a family of creatures with ambulatory root structures. This creature is known as a mimic, but because it is actually a form of plant, this label is not entirely accurate. For unknown reasons, the creeping chrysanthemum's mimicry does not fool Pikmin, perhaps because they share a similar heritage. It relies on preying upon other creatures to provide sustenance, so it has no need of leaves for photosynthesis. Generally speaking, the role of plants within an ecosystem is as a producer species, and thus plants are generally found at the bottom of the food pyramid. However, on this strange planet, the line between producer plants and consumer plants is blurred. Cool. Honeywisp. Nectara fatus. Honeywisp family. This floating life form drifts effortlessly on the winds. Upon death, its physical structure instantly collapses, and this creature is particularly elusive and difficult to catch. No sample specimens have been acquired as of yet. If we could simply recover a live sample, research on the species would likely proceed more smoothly. Common glowcap. Fungi luminarium. Glowcap family. The light emitted from this rare mushroom is neither a reflection nor a release of stored light. It grows not only on decomposing trees, but also on soil and rocks. This mushroom's fungal filaments are capable of stabilizing and concentrating pure Hocataceum 111. There's none other than the Hocataceum 111 approaching the point of critical mass that causes the glowcap's blue luminescence. Alright. Beautiful. Clover. Quatrius infectum, clover family. This is a naturalized species. These plants are extremely persistent, and with the assistance of a symbiotic fungus that grows on its roots, The species is able to survive even in drought conditions. Typically, its leaves come in groupings of 3, but intense impact on the leafing stem early in development cycle can result in an extremely rare 4-leaf cluster. I like how we even get the flora explained to us here. Horsetail, Equestrius vindico. The horsetail family. This variety of horsetail is prevalent in regions with low nutrient content in the soil. Like most other plants, this particular species propagates itself through the release of spores. Margaret. Luminous Crocius, Chrysanthemum family. This plant's delicate yellow flowers often inspire waves of nostalgia, giving a bittersweet feeling to any who gaze upon them. And the Empress Bulblax. So before we fought an Emperor Bulblax, that was the final boss of the previous game. This is the Empress. Oculus Matriarcha, Grubdog family. Initial observations place doubt on the capability of the Grubdog family to support a strong ant or bee-like social structure. But recent studies show the family is capable of such complexity for brief periods when certain external parameters are met. The egg sac of the largest female grubdog within a given range swells to dramatic proportions in response to environmental changes, such as the sudden depletion of prey species. These females temporarily take on the role of pack matriarch. Also, when pack formation, it has been observed that nearly all males not involved in species reproduction undergo natural sex changes. The characteristics of such specimens are quite intriguing indeed. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's been seen often in nature as well. It has been observed that nearly all males not involved in species reproduction undergo natural sex changes. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the little lore you get from the Piclopedia here and stuff. So, let's look at our items. Found this fascinating fruit while out exploring today. The skies cleared up and I felt peaceful watching the pink flower petals flutter in the wind. During this perilous expedition, it seemed strange to have such soft-hearted romantic thoughts. If I told my wife about this, I'm sure I'd get laughed at. Again. Poor Olimar. What a strange pattern. When I look at it, I can feel good fortune smiling down on me. If I could just buy a lottery ticket right now, I'm sure I'd win. No, you wouldn't. Computers view the world in ones and zeros, but my people are different. Our world isn't simply black or white, right or wrong. Everyone is different. Maybe one day the ship will understand that, and maybe one day it won't give me sass when I ask it to collect a slimy specimen. At night, I have nothing to do to keep me occupied. I've been searching for something to dull the boredom, but every time I find something I want to play with, it's broken. This object is a great example. Looks fascinating, but I can't get it to function. Guess all I have to do is write in this journal. Yeah, it would be nice if you had some Game & Watch to occupy you there. This is a peculiar object. Just looking at it fills me with a powerful sense of nostalgia. Now that I think about it, the Pikmin had a curious look on their faces when they carried it. Maybe that was just my imagination. Yeah, oh, wouldn't that be crazy? The cave we searched today was lined with flame-spewing spouts. The temperature in the cave was absolutely stifling. Oh, that reminds me, I completely forgot to tell Louis about Red Pikmin. He's so quiet, I sometimes forget he's even there. The side of my salvage from the cave seems to be some kind of storage device, but I have no way to play back the contents. You can't play Doom, I'm sorry. Today we searched a subterranean lair swarming with carnivorous bugs. The name Hole of Beasts immediately came to mind. The convenient contraption I found there has become an invaluable treasure-seeking tool. When it approaches a piece of treasure, the gadget beeps and the needle moves to the right. When all of the treasure in an area has been collected, the device powers down. Weirdly, it even powered down before I picked up the device and made a sound effect. I had no idea where that was coming from. I thought I was hallucinating. When we left Aquatate, I thought we'd never be able to pay off the company's debts, but thanks to this gadget, I'm feeling optimistic about the outcome of this daring mission. Beautiful. Alright, so, with that, we are done. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Pikmin 2, and I'll see you next time for some more.